It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas everywhere you go. Take a look at the 5 and 10, glistening once again with candy canes and silver lanes aglow. But it's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Toys in every store, but the prettiest sight to see is the holly that will be on your own front door. A pair of hop-along boots and a pistol that shoots is the wish of Barney and Ben. Well, dogs that'll talk and go for a walk is all of the Josie and Jen. And Mom and Dad can hardly wait for school to start again. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas everywhere you go. There's a tree in the Grand Hotel and one in the park as well, the sturdy kind that doesn't mind the snow. Well, it's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Soon the bells will start, and the thing that'll make 'em ring is the carol that you sing right within your heart. Right within your heart. Right within your heart. Hey, how you doing? I'm going to turn this reverb up before it freaks me out completely. There we go. Welcome to the Justin Guitar Christmas Open Mic 2024. A stellar lineup that we've got going on today. Very exciting. Thank you all for joining me, or joining us, I should say. It's not just me today. Thought I'd start off with a little bit of an attempt at a Christmas tune. I don't know any of the songs that are going to be performed tonight. That's been withheld. So I'm hoping everyone's going to announce their song as we go along. And we're starting off with Alexey. So maybe you can bump Alexey on the screen. Oh, here he is already. Jeez, sorry, I had your bio up. Well, rock and roll. Alexey has been playing guitar on and off for 40 years. He has a classical training and recently got into Justin Guitar by Joe Robinson's reference. Top bloke, Joe Robinson. He's been in cohort 1 of Blues Immersion. I thought you looked familiar. His main focus is performance anxiety and jazz improv, no singing. So what are you playing for us today then, Alexey?
Richard asked for something festive. And since I don't have a lot of those in my repertoire, I'm gonna fake it as much as I can.
Nice.
And you know the song. Let me just turn off my echo cancellation because it's impossible to talk with it.
Yeah.
And I'm all set.
Okay. Disappear Me Then, fan. Bravo. That was some tricky stuff going on there, man. Well done.
Thank you, thank you.
There's, are they Joe's arrangements? It sounded Tommy Emmanuel, or are they yours?
This is my arrangement.
Way, dude, that's really, really good. Amazing.
I ran it through Joe and his community while making it.
Hey, dude, you've done a fantastic job. Really, really beautiful arrangements. Could have been a Joe Robinson or Tommy Emmanuel arrangement. So amazing.
If they can manage playing it, I can't. Still making mistakes.
That's just going to be practice. Really well done, man. That was a fantastic start. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. Next up, we have Jeremy. Jeremy started playing guitar years ago because people told him he could sing. He started and then stopped and then started and then stopped. He's left his guitar home and traveled the world. I know he's found Justin Guitar and is now mostly starting at this point. I heard you doing sound check, man. You sounding fantastic. So looking forward to this. What are you playing for us today?
Well, my version of the band's song, "The Weight." I lost my mom a couple weeks ago, and it was expected, and long-term illness, and but it's never easy. But this is a song that she and I used to sing harmony to, so I thought I'd do her an honor by trying to get through this one.
Amazing.
Okay. Campfire strumming of the band's "The Weight."
Break a leg.
Pulled into Nazareth, I was feeling about half past dead. Just need a place where I can lay my head. Said, "Mister, can you tell me where a man might find a bed?" He just grinned and shook my hand, oh, was all he said. "Take a load off Annie, take a load for free, take a load off Annie, and you put the load right on me." Picked up my bag and I went looking for a place to hide. When I saw Carmen and the devil, they were walking side by side. Said, "Hey there, Carmen, come on, let's go downtown." She said, "Well, I got to go, but my friend here can stick around. Take a load off Annie, take a load for free, take a load off Annie, and you put the load right on me." Go down, Miss Moses, you know there's nothing that you can say. He's just old Luke, and Luke, is waiting on the judgment day. Well, Luke, my friend, what about young Annalie? Do me a favor, son, won't you stay and keep Annalie company? Take a load off Annie, take a load for free, take a load off Annie, and you put the load right on me. Well, Crazy Chester followed me and he caught me in the fog. Said, "I will fix your rack if you'll take Jack, my dog." I said, "Wait a minute, Chester, you know I'm a peaceful man." He said, "Well, that's okay, son, just feed him when you can. Take a load off Annie, take a load for free, take a load off Annie, yeah, you put the load right on me." gonna catch a cannonball. I got to take me on down the line. My sack is sinking low, and I do believe it's time to get back to Miss Fanny. You know she's the only one who sent me here with her regards for everyone. And take a load on Fanny, and take a load for free, and take a load on Fanny. Yeah, you put the load right on me. Sorry, can't hear you.
Justin, you have to unmute yourself. I can't do it.
Okay, now I'll try that again. That was a really beautiful version. Really loved the time feel of that, man. It was just right in the pocket. You sang it amazing, played great.
Thanks.
Super tribute to you, my man. Amazing. Thank you.
Cheers. Cheers. Thank you.
That was proper. Okie dokie. Next up, we've got Dominique. Dominique found the path to guitar later in life via the ukulele. And then a guitar was given to him as a Christmas present. He's learned a bit from random stuff, but he's been doing my course. He started at lesson 1, has been going ever since. So welcome, Dom. What are you playing for us today? Dom his mic is muted. It looks like.
Dom, you have to unmute yourself. Sorry.
Is it? Yeah. Is it done? Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Can you hear me now? What are you playing for us
Okay.
today, Dom?
I'm playing a Bob Dylan song, and it's To Make You Feel My Love.
Beautiful. And of course, guests always come in at the most inopportune moment. Happens
Yeah.
to be here all the time as well. It's like, I'm just about to. Thank you. Okay. Good luck.
Thank you. When the rain is blowing in your face and the whole world is on your case, I'm restarting, sorry. When the whole rain is blowing in your face and the whole world is on your case, I could offer you a warm embrace to make you feel my love. When evening shadows and the stars appear, and there's no one there to dry your tears, I could hold you for 1,000,000 years to make you feel my love. I know you haven't made your mind up yet, for I would never do you wrong. I've known it from the moment that we've met, no doubt in my mind where you belong. I'd go hungry, I'd go black and blue, and I'd go crawling down the avenue. No, there's nothing that I wouldn't do to make you feel my love. storms are raging on the rolling sea, and on the highway of regrets, the winds of change are blowing wild and free. You ain't seen nothing like me yet. I could make you happy, make your dreams come true. There's nothing that I wouldn't do. Go to the ends of the earth for you, to make you feel my love, to make you feel my love. Thank you.
Beautifully done, that man. That was really nice. I love the instrumental section too. And
Yeah, I was
having
pretty nervous.
Yeah, it's okay. And having it, I think they call it a mulligan when you start. You're like, oh no, that's not good. That's perfectly legit. You see people doing that all the time. Who was it I saw do it? Oh, Dave Gilmour did it at the Albert Hall. So like, if it's good enough for Dave Gilmour, I've seen Neil Young do it as well. So don't feel bad about that at all. It was a lovely performance. So well done. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, next up we've got Colin. Colin picked up his first guitar in May 2020, largely learning through YouTube. He's been with the Justin Guitar thing since October 22. He's played a few community open mics, and he's currently working through the music theory thing while working on blues and slide. Are you giving us some blues and slide today, or something different?
I'm afraid it's not at performance level yet.
Okay.
You've obviously heard me, because I heard that a dummy had to unmute, and I wasn't quite sure where to do that. Okay, we're all good then. Like you, I've had a stonking cold this week, so I've had to detune my guitar half a step just to reach the high notes, but it'll be fine.
I just avoided the high notes, but whether I got away with it or not is yet to be seen. Okay then, Colin, have a good one. Are you ready?
Okay, I'm playing Greg Lake, I Believe in Father Christmas, and here we have it. Said there be snow at Christmas, and they said there be peace on earth, but instead it just kept on raining, a veil of tears for the virgin birth. I remember one Christmas morning, a winter's light and a distant choir, and the peal of a bell and the Christmas tree smell, eyes full of tinsel and fire. They sold me a dream of Christmas. They sold me a silent night, and they told me a fairy story till I believed in the Israelite. I believed in Father Christmas. Look to the sky with excited eyes, then I woke with a yawn in the first light of dawn. I saw him and through his disguise. And I wish you a hopeful Christmas, and I wish you a good New Year. May all anguish, rain and sadness leave your heart and let your road be clear. They said there'd be snow at Christmas. They said there'd be peace on earth. Hallelujah, Noel, at the sound of a bell. This Christmas may all be well.
Very nicely done, that, man. That was really, I love that. In fact, I wasn't very familiar with the song. So you've introduced me to a new song that I feel like I should have known.
You're not an old enough vintage to know the song.
Oh, no. Here we go. Look, that's the, sorry, fan, I just changed the crop. Maybe, but I should have known it anyway. I know it's from Emerson, Lake and Palmer.
That's right, it was Greg Lake who wrote it. He actually wrote it when he was about 12 or 13 years old. And the lyrics came along a bit later.
There we go. Well, lovely performance. Thank you very much. You sang that beautifully, played it really well. It was amazing. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay, now it's the scary part of the show. We have the legend that is Brian Larson. He's been exceeding the recommended guidelines on how much to use the studio for quite some time, and he hasn't turned his echo cancellation off either, so I can hear it. There we go. And anyway, so he's performed several open mics with the Justin Guitar thing, and also in real life. Today he's joined by his son Tor on bass, his trusty sidekick and mentor Chris Goldring on fiddle, and they're playing no, I'm not going to say what it is. You've got to announce the song. So let me disappear out of here now, and you can steal the show as always. Hope you're having a lovely Christmas.
Can you hear me? Okay, I'm just presuming you can all hear me. Okay, Brian here, Chris. This is actually on best behavior today. We're not going to do anything weird or off-putting. Chris on fiddle, my son Tor out of the picture. He doesn't want to be associated with us oldies, and he's dying with the cold like you as well. The song we're going to do, you were supposed to introduce it. This was, it's I Fell Over by Skyscraper Stan. It's just a short but interesting little story about how you are teaching us how to play the guitar, actually just changing our lives, the way we do everyday things. I was sitting watching a television show last year called, an Australian comedy series called Colin from Accounts. And cramp in my leg. And as the film was finishing, the credits were rolling up, and there was this great song going on in the background. I said, "What's that?" And I googled back and on the iPlayer, and it was Skyscraper Stan. So I googled this guy, listened to him, great albums on the radio, learnt a couple of songs, and to cut a long story short, I learnt a couple of songs, got in touch with him on Facebook, and organised. He was supposed to be doing a tour this year, and organised that he'd come and stay in our house and play a gig here in West Kirby. Now, the record company pulled the plug on that, and that all fell apart. But Chris and myself were going to play this song for him up on stage with him when he came. So that didn't happen, but we'll play it for you tonight. And actually, we played it when we opened for Johnny Dowd when he came instead in March. And we played the song for that, but that's a different story. So if I can get the cramp out of my leg, and we'll go along straight into it. So I hope we can still do it. And you hear me there? I'll just turn that into a fraction. Okay. I Fell Over by Skyscraper Stan, Australia's finest. Hold on, get the sleeve out of the way there. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. I was out to get myself gainfully employed, take a break from all of those vices I've enjoyed. On the way I fell over. I was hoping someone somewhere somehow might define this feeling that's congealing in the grease trap of my mind. On the way I fell over. And if you want to know my shoes are soaking wet. I've been out in the early morning rain again, waiting in line for the weekend. Now I had no time to wallow, I had no time to sleep, I had no cause to pause because I had a date to keep. On the way I fell over. It's a 15-hour drive overnight. And when temptation took my hand, my destination was in sight. On the way I fell over. And if you really want to know why my coat is soaking wet, I've been out in the early morning rain again, waiting in line for the weekend. Now truly, it's a tragedy, a coward's kind of crime. All these different ways that I can find to waste my time, all the while growing older. Funny thing, don't you find it strange how minutes feel like hours, but the years go by like days, all while we're getting older. Chris and me were 60 this year. And if you want to know why my clothes are soaking wet, we've been out in the early morning rain again, waiting in line for the weekend. And you know it's only fair, babe, seeing as you said it, only there, babe. I think I've got a bottle in the kitchen we can share, if I don't fall over. That's it, folks. Merry Christmas.
Oh, I love it. Merry
Happy
Christmas, Brian.
Christmas.
You always introduce some new stuff. I never heard of Skyscraper Stan or that song. It
He's
sounds
in
amazing.
Melbourne. You check him out. He's the ace. This is an advertisement for him.
He's a Melbourneite, is he? Okay, we'll definitely
He
give it a
plays for
listen.
free in pubs.
Plays for him. But he ended up. He must have a fairly decent income if he's got a track on Colin for Accounts, because that was a big show.
I think he also has a job.
Yeah. Well, okay. There is probably that. It's a supplemental thing, right? Very good. I shall
thank you
definitely
very
have a
much.
look. I shall go and check it out. In fact, I would have heard it because I've seen Colin from Accounts. It's a fantastic series. Okay. Thank you, Brian. Next up, we got Paul. Paul Harvey. Paul started playing guitar during his school days in the 80s, but life and work inevitably got in the way. That's a very common story for many. He's fully retiring, though, at the end of the month. Dude, congratulations.
Thank you.
So guitar is back at the top of the priority pile. This thing about the wife thinking there are other jobs around, just, yeah, don't be, make a job out of it, Paul. So it's actually still, a little bit of teaching on the side. So you got to work on your, I have to practice my guitar for this. Get a gig down at the local wine bar or something,
Yeah, very good.
There you go. Okay, what are you playing for us today?
I'm playing some Muddy Waters. I've been on the blues immersion course, of course, which means that I've done nothing but play blues for 6 months. So why should that stop now? So I'm doing my arrangement of Can't Lose What You Never Had by Muddy Waters.
Oh, I love that track.
Well, let's see if you still love it in 2.5 minutes.
Okay. Let's see. Have a good one, mate.
Come on up. I had a sweet girl, lost my baby, ain't that sad? I had a sweet girl, lost my baby, ain't that sad? You can't can't spend what you ain't got. Can't lose what you never had. Had money in the bank, got busted, ain't that sad? Had money in the bank, got busted, ain't that sad? You can't spend what you ain't got, can't lose what you never had. Had a sweet house, got burned down, ain't that sad? I had a sweet house, got burned down, ain't that sad? Can't spend what you ain't got, can't lose what you never had. Thank you.
You did great there, Paul. Enough of that head shaking malarkey. What do you think you're doing? That's a great tune, and you played it really well. Kept in the
Well,
pocket,
thank you
sang
very
and
much.
played.
Second,
You played and sang it really well. You made through the tune. It sounded great.
thank you. Cheers, appreciate it.
That was really good. Yeah, good example of blues immersion student here. He's done really amazing, working very hard and
It's a
for long
great
time,
course.
so, yeah, it's been you've a lot of you guys have done really well out of it. I'm very, very proud of you all. Okay, have a great day, mate. Happy Christmas.
Thanks. Cheers, Justin.
So next up we got Mal and Lara. Lara. Says Mal tried guitar a long time ago, but it didn't work out. Once he found my site in 2010, he's devoted a serious amount of time to improving. He's been working on it a while. Lara, inspired by her dad, has also been doing a lot of practice. They've been playing and singing together since Mal joined the community in 2021. And Mal's been on the blues immersion thing. Are you doing a blues for us today, Mal?
No.
No.
No?
No, we're doing a Christmas one.
Yeah.
Oh, Christmas one. Yeah, okay.
We're being
There weren't really
More
any
Justin
bluesy Christmas
blues,
songs,
actually.
were they? Oh, Merry Christmas, baby, I suppose. But, okay, what are you playing for us today?
Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas
Oh, beautiful.
from Ella
Okay.
Fitzgerald.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Okay,
So it's
take
a
it
bit
away,
bluesy.
guys. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Let your heart be light. Next year, all our troubles will be out of sight. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Make the Yuletide gay. Next year, all our troubles will be miles away. Once again, as in olden days, happy golden days of yore. Faithful friends who were dear to us will be near to us once more. Someday soon we all will be together if the fates allow. Until then, we'll have to muddle through somehow. So have yourself a merry little Christmas now. Once again, as in olden days, happy golden days of yore. Faithful friends who were dear to us will be near to us once more. Someday soon we all will be together if the fates allow. Until then, we'll have to muddle through somehow. And have yourself a merry little Christmas. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Have yourself a merry little Christmas now. Happy Christmas, everybody!
Happy Christmas.
Fantastic. What a great version. You both did really well. And that great solo there, Mal and Lara, that's a tricky song to sing. There's a lot of key changes and stuff going on there.
Yeah.
So, yeah, really well done. That sounded really
Yeah, we enjoyed
beautiful
playing it.
arrangement. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Happy
Happy Christmas. Oh, you got cut off there, buddy. But yeah, I think we just got the end. Happy Christmas, guys. Fan, you're a bit eager there with giving them the boot. What are you doing? Anyways, okay, up next, we've got Molly T. Now, I've known Molly T for rather a long time. She used to be a student of mine when I was still doing one-on-one private lessons. Must be 15 years ago, is it? 20 years ago?
18 years ago.
18 years ago.
18
There
years
we
ago,
go.
yes.
God, make me feel old. So, yeah, it looks like I've just seen a little bio here that Richard's given me, but so it looks like you stopped for a little while.
I did,
I know,
yeah.
and then I saw you at a in-person workshop a
Yep.
year or two ago. So
Yeah,
was there a
last
big
year,
gap then when you didn't do a lot of guitaring?
I was playing initially when I stopped coming to you. I played for a few years, but it was getting less and less. And the less you play, the harder it is to kind of pick up songs when you're picking up the guitar again. And then I was not playing for 5 years until I picked it up again in 21. Something was missing. I really needed to get it out. So
Great.
And since the workshop last year, I mean, at the workshop, I told everybody, no, I only play for myself, right? But it just, I started doing open mics in my own hometown here this year.
Nice.
So yeah. That's why I have my Molly Travis is obviously a stage name. So because the first open mic I did in the pub, the guy, lovely guy, he could just not remember my name, and I was not announced. And I thought, I've got to do something here now.
Yeah.
So
wow.
so the
So
lovely
Molly
songs
T it
about
is.
Molly and yeah.
Amazing. Okay, what are you playing for us tonight?
I'm going to play not a festive song, but I'm playing a cover of Sierra Farrell from her latest album, Lighthouse. It's about light and darkness and brightness and darkness. So it's kind of festive, maybe.
Christmas and hangovers.
Not quite, but
Have a good
all right,
one.
I have to. Thanks. I need to take these off.
Yeah, no problem.
Could you be the lighthouse? Could you be the lighthouse? Could you be the lighthouse for my soul? Could you be the guiding light? Tell me everything's alright. Could you be the one that I love so? I was on the path I thought was so bright and so true. But every step I found I'd take, yes, each step I took, it led me straight to you. Could you be the lighthouse? Could you be the lighthouse? Could you be the lighthouse for my soul? Could you be the guiding light? Tell me everything's alright. Could you be the one that I love so? That's when I found myself in darkness. I was all alone and afraid, but I kept climbing further still. That's when I found myself up high up on the cliff. Could you be the lighthouse? Could you be the lighthouse? Could you be the lighthouse for my soul? Could you be the guiding light? Tell me everything could you be the lighthouse for my soul? Could you be the one that I love so? Could you be the one that I love so?
Great tune. Well done. Well done, Moz. That sounded fantastic.
Thanks.
Really good.
Except the riff didn't come off not once, but hey,
no,
there
it
you
did.
go.
It came out spot on the first time. What are you talking about?
Ah, yeah.
No, it was absolutely, and you did well through all of those ones because that looks like a pretty tricky part, especially playing live and performing and there's people and singing and all of that stuff. So, amazing job, really well done.
Thank you. Thank you.
Good to see you again. Happy Christmas.
Yes. Merry Christmas, everybody. Thanks. Bye.
See ya. Okay, next up we have Rory. He enjoys playing and singing folk and singer-songwriter type songs. Listening to a lot of British folk rock and Americana. He's relatively new to guitar. He's a lockdown returner, says, who loves trying to work out his own arrangements for songs. He's been with the Justin thing since 2020, I guess the lockdown, and big fan of the music theory and the club, so I'm guessing you're hanging out there a bit. Where are you coming from then today, Rory?
I'm in Oxford today, Justin. It's really
Oxford?
nice to be
Nice.
back on the open mic again. Yeah, I'm just been trying to get this camera under control, but it's still following me around the room.
It's an amazing technology.
It's a bit, it's just me here. It's I've been looking for the switch for about the last hour. And I can't find out to
the switch
switch
is
it.
nowhere to be found. Rory's got some fancy camera that follows the face around so he can move around the room, but it's only showing his head, not his guitar. But
I think it will kind of go in and out. It's really
maybe. Maybe we should have drawn a face on the guitar.
Yeah.
got the magic marker out.
It's just got a complete mind of its own. It's anyway.
It's all good. Okay, have a good one. Oh, what are you playing today?
Tonight, I'm going to play a song called "The Voice That Lives Inside You." It's a song by Leon Russellson, who's an English singer-songwriter. He wrote, I think his most famous song might be "The Ant and the Grasshopper." He writes a lot of political songs, and this isn't a seasonal song, but it is kind of, and it's festive, but not in the Christmas sense. It's a bit of a celebration of people trying to find out who they are and making their way in the world. And so it's great. I think we dedicate this to everybody in the community. I think it's one for us. It's got a chorus, so pile in the global internet choir kind of way if you want to do that. Anyway, the voice that lives inside you. I hope you like it. I'll just take these off.
All right, have a good.
When you're new in the world, you've a dream that is wild, and they tame you and mold you till one day, behold, you're obedient soldiers, commuters, consumers. Reality rules, and there's no room for dreamers. They'll teach you your place in the obstacle race, with a prize that you chase always just out of reach. And they'll urge you with megaphone voices that offer you choices that are not your own. Only listen for the voice that lives inside you. Like a songbird in a cage, it's thrust in silence. Find the key to set it free, and soaring skywards. Now the sky is filled with voices, hear them sing beside you. When the powers that be in their wisdom decree, you're no longer required to feed the machine. The will turn. You're dismissed if you dare to resist. There are walls, there are laws to confuse you and bruise you. They'll label you scroungers and wasters and sponges. They'll call you subversives, red traitors and worse. If you don't fit the norm, if your ways don't conform to the rules, then you're out of the game. Only listen for the voice that lives inside you. Like a songbird in a cage, it waits in silence. Find the key to set it free and soaring skywards. Now the sky is filled with voices, hear them sing beside you. The way they've arranged things, you think you can't change things. You're one, you're just you, but whatever you do, don't forget to remember you're a name, not a number, and no one can think for you, dream for you, speak for you. Don't let them bind you down, don't let them grind you down, don't let them mold you till one day behold your obedient tools, your commuters, consumers, and reality rules out your dreams. Only listen for the voice that lives inside you. Like a songbird in a cage, it waits in silence. Find the key to set it free and soaring skywards. Now the sky is filled with darkness, hear them still beside you. Now the sky is filled with voices, hear them sing beside you. Thanks very much.
Lovely song, that. Lovely song. I'm going to look that up later. That was, yeah. Oh, you haven't got his headphones on. Lovely song, Rory. Sounded amazing. Beautifully played. Really nice tone of the guitar, nice tone of your voice. It was, yeah, really lovely performance. Thank you.
Oh, thank you. I was a bit nervous, but there you go.
It didn't come across as that at all. Actually, I didn't get any of those vibes. And you'll be happy to know that the camera decided about halfway through, it did a really nice wide, and you got the whole room, and it looked really good. Then it started moving between the face and the wide thing, but it looked, yeah, actually looked pretty good. So well done. Really sweet performance. Thank you.
Oh, thanks a lot.
Happy Christmas.
Thank you.
Okay, next up we got Danny, or should we call him Doc Dan, the guitar man? I don't know if he's a doctor or not. He can let us know in a second, or whether it's just his little name. Huh?
Yes, thank you.
Yeah. How are you, sir?
I am great. Call me Danny. So I had the wrong holiday. This song is probably really more directed. It's something I wrote the last month or two. Just been thinking about the concept of gratitude. And some of you may know in States we have this holiday of Thanksgiving, so it's probably more appropriate for that. But there's one line that makes me think of everyone here in this community. It's sort of the pre-chorus where I thank my guitar for the good people I meet. So we've all had that experience. At least I have had. Maybe because of the instrument, you run into people you never made a cross path in your day job or something like that. So anyway, I was thinking of you all when I put that line in. So this is called the thank you song.
Nice. Okay, looking forward to it.
Thank my mama for cooking, my daddy for the whooping. I thank them for the home they made. Thank my brothers for the pushing, my sisters for the shoving, my family for all the loving they gave. I thank the sun when it's sunny, the bees for the honey. My girl, she's cute as a bunny. I thank the drum for the beat, tapping of the feet. This guitar for the good people I meet. Life's so wonderful and good. Let's give thanks like we should. Don't you want for what is not? Come sing thanks for what you got. No, don't you want for what is not? Come sing thanks for who you got. Thank the road for the run, the Father for the Son, my morning when the day's just begun. Thank my friends for all the times, through the good and bad. They got me through, happy or sad. I thank your shoulder when I cry, the whiskey when I'm high, the truth when I'm telling a lie. I thank the drum for the beat, the tapping of the feet. This guitar for the good people I meet. You know life's so wonderful and good. Let's give thanks like we should. Don't you want for what is not? Come sing thanks for what you got. Don't you want for what is not? Come sing thanks for who you got. Thank my dog for the wagon of his happy tail. He's my buddy on down the trail. Thank the moon when it glows, your smile when it shows, our children as they grow and grow. So thank the guitar, so thank the drum for the beat, the tapping of your feet. This guitar for the good people you meet. What are you thankful for? Oh, come sing along, we'll thank some more. Yeah, what are you thankful for? Come sing along, we'll thank some more. You know life's so wonderful and good. Let's give thanks like we should. And don't you want for what is not? Come sing thanks for what you got. No, no, don't you want for what is not? Come sing thanks for who you got. Come sing thanks for who you got. Thank you.
Sounded amazing, dude. Can you hear me? Hey,
Yes.
Yeah, there we go. Sounded really good. Lovely tune.
I missed the sound check, so I hope the guitar wasn't too muffled.
No. The bounce
But
was
thanks,
good. I
everybody.
give it a little bit of a bump down. It was a little bit lively at the beginning, but we sorted it out a bit of the way through. Sounded
Thank
really
you.
good. And I was mesmerized by the giraffe there.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
I really like the backdrop. It's like, that's weird. That's like a giraffe. And is that a koala up on the windowsill as well?
Yeah. It's was my daughter's, and it's hard to pay for backing vocals in the basement, so it's my backup.
Oh, amazing. That looks really cool. It makes it a really interesting backdrop. So, really nice performance there. Thank you very much, sir.
Thanks for having me on.
Yeah, happy Christmas. Okay, next up we have Mark and Jen. Mark started about 7 years ago when he stumbled upon my site. He's also a guitar builder. He's been building for almost 3 years now. Are you playing one of your own today, Mark?
Yes, I am. This is the third one I built.
Third one. Way. Okay, and I heard a bit of this sound check before. It's sounding some sweet harmonies going on here. Okay, so I'll get out of your way. I'll leave you to it. Have a good one.
All right. Get some music up here so Jen can see it. Okay. This is a song by a band. If you lived in Chicago in the 70s, you might have heard of them. Aliota Haynes Jeremiah. A bit of a mouthful. But the song is Snow Queen. Ready? With a snow white smile and a kiss that froze my lips, the Snow Queen made her way up from the south. She glittered as she shone, she crystallized my bones. Then she turned and froze my heart and she was gone. And then how was I to know there was nothing there to show? I was twice times two and caught between the lines. Though I should have known it all along, we weren't singing no angel songs. She almost ruined me, but by God, she was a good time. She brought me to the spell. I don't think that I ever did mine. When she loved me all the way, there was nothing I could say, for she made the music dance and fill my mind. And then how was I to know there was nothing there to show? I was twice times two and caught between the lines. Though I should have known it all along, we weren't singing no angel songs. Almost ruined me, but by God, she was a good time. That froze my lips, the Snow Queen made her way up from the south. She glittered and she shone, she crystallized my bones. Then she turned and froze my heart and she was gone. And then how was I to know there was nothing there to show? I was twice times two and caught between the lines. Though I should have known it all along, we weren't singing no angel song. Almost ruined me, but by God, she was good time. She almost fooled me, 'cause by God, she has good lines. She almost ruined me, but by God, she was good times.
Love it. Love it. Never heard that song before, but you both played and sang it beautifully. Lovely
thank you.
harmonies, great feel. Really, yeah, wonderful performance. Thank you very much.
Thanks.
Thanks.
And you guys are Florida today, so is it early for you? Early morning, midday?
Oh, no. It's 3:35 p.m.
Hey, okay. Oh, yeah, it's getting later today, isn't it? Okay. So maybe it's going to be a bit earlier for our next guest, who's in Orange County, California. It's probably going to be a slightly early. Thank you very much, guys, and Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Happy holidays.
Yeah, happy holidays. So next up we have David. David's wife bought him a guitar for Christmas 2019. Oh, look at this, full of the festive spirit. Things took off pretty quickly for him. He's become quite obsessed with playing guitar. He's into the music theory and old school blues, and he's a current blues immersion student. What are you playing for us today, David?
I'm playing a song called Christmas Tears.
Oh.
It's originally by Freddie King, but I'm going for Clapton live, and we'll see how it goes.
Hey, okay. Looking forward to this one. Thank you very much. Go
All
for
right.
it.
I hear sleigh bells ringing, but I haven't heard a word from you in years. I hear sleigh bells ringing, but I haven't heard a word from you in years. I hear choirs singing, but I'm singing along on Christmas tears. Everybody's singing Merry Christmas, and the starry skies fill with reindeer. Everybody's singing Merry Christmas, and the starry skies filled with reindeer. And though I'm smiling on the outside, inside I'm crying Christmas tears. You've been gone for a long, long time, but it's Christmas and I can't get you off of my mind. And though you've been gone 100 years or more, be here with me now. I'd hang Merry Christmas on my door. I need you, darling, kiss and hold me tight. I need you, dear, on this long, long Christmas night. And though I've lost among lonely years, I'm sitting here alone crying Christmas tears. Whoa, Christmas tears.
Now that is going for it, dude. Wait, you're putting it in. Big voice. Where did that come from?
Choir training.
There we go. There was a bit of hang on, I'm just going to turn. Somebody else has turned the echo cancellation off. Well done, whoever did that. That was an amazing performance and great blues playing as well. Really, yeah, you got to go in there, brother.
Thank you.
You enjoying the blues thing so far?
Oh yeah, it's really great. Also, I'm glad that even when I make mistakes, like you say, if it sounds good, it is good. And as long as you kind of keep the rhythm and the time, and you're like, okay, this is where the next phrase starts. So who cares if I messed up that phrase?
Absolutely.
You can kind of keep yourself back on track.
Dude, it's fantastic. Thank you very much. Happy Christmas, dude. So that actually concludes the open mic. It's the one thing about these kind of the online version of this is that you don't have that same sense of finale that you get when there's an actual in real life open mic thing, because everyone's hanging around talking. There's a bit more vibes going on there, but there's plenty of vibes going on in the chat, and amazing performances. So proud of all you guys, and I'm super stoked that what an amazing little community we got going over here, and the way you support each other, and that we can do these events and the other live things, and it's an amazing thing. So thank you so much for being part of it. Big thank you to Richard and Fanny for helping organize all of this stuff and turning things on and turning stuff off, and Richard for doing sound check and organizing the bios and all of the hard work. All of that stuff takes a lot of effort, and it wouldn't happen smoothly as it does without the help of the team. So big thanks to Lorraine and Fanny and Richard and the other mods and Leven, and there's loads of people involved with this stuff that really help it. So big thank you to everyone who's played today, everyone in the community. Hope you have an absolutely fantastic holiday season, however you celebrate it, and we'll hope that 2025 is filled with much, much more awesome guitar fun. So unless I've forgotten anything, Fan, have I forgotten anything? No, we're all good. David's just fixing his Christmas tree. But looks, he's moving his Christmas tree. I can just see it in a little picture there. I don't know, they're looking at me. Anyway, okay. Have a fantastic Christmas, everyone, and I'll see you again very soon. Bye-bye.